Good morning, everybody. This is Kathy, and welcome to the 5,000 subscriber YouTube hop for Yes, Please Papercrafts. Karen, she is amazing, and also it's her 1-year anniversary of her flare buttons. Yes, Please Button Shop is what it's called. These are the flares. She sent me 8 free ones, and when I purchased some, and oh, these are just so adorable. And I love the backs on them. I want to lay them all out, put the cameras together. I knew that I would be working with fall layouts, so I went ahead and picked out some fall and some navy blue and then some zoo, because I have a whole bunch of zoo pictures I need to get. But aren't these lovely? I just love them. They're so pretty. I've gotten out of using flare, but I really enjoyed playing with these flares. Try to give you a close-up of the cameras. Now you can use them on every day. And then here's some of the fall ones. I have 2 trees. I think one of them she put in there for free. So I think that one was my favorite. And then here's some. So I'm going to be scrap lifting this layout of Karen's. And I love how they... And I'm showing you that Amanda's t-shirt goes really well with that zip strip on that Close to My Heart pumpkin spice collection. And I want to bring in that navy blue and a couple of those one of those trees anyway. And then I end up pulling maybe a camera that has some navy blue on it, just to kind of tie those colors together. All right, now that I left a lot of this in, it ended up taking me like 24 minutes. I did stop the camera just a couple times I ended up cutting my paper. But I want to use the back side of that paper too. So I'm just going to cut it in half, and then you'll see me use a scrap of paper. She has 2 different papers, and I really love this paper from Close to My Heart. And I didn't bring hardly any cardstock with me to my daughter, so I am having to paper piece my 2 halves together with this little strip. So you'll see me rip up, which is usual. I'm always gluing stuff down, and then it being crooked, and I have to. And I even try to use my mat. It's just, and I'm sorry about I'm pretty sure you could see everything, but everything's so close up because of how far my phone is up in the air. All right, so I'm pretty sure that this piece on the right is cut crooked, but I end up leaving it and then just putting a strip across the middle where there's a little gap between. All right. See, I'm trying to join them together, and it ends up working in the long run, but I'm having to do a lot of tearing up. See, now that's too easy. I have to keep on. I have to tear it up, and I'm thinking holding on to that, and then I gave up. I had to shut the camera off because I kept trying pulling it up, but that don't look too bad. I just butted them up against each other. This is the paper that I'm going to use, this navy blue or harbor color. It's the harbor color that's new to Close to My Heart. Really pretty. I always have to trim that up a little bit. All right, I'm going to glue that down right across in the middle. So that takes care of how Karen had 2 pieces of different patterns. And then I thought I would bring this piece in for the orange that's over on the left side. I'm using all my scraps here, except for the one bottom page was 1 sheet, and I just cut it in half. I will have all the links to Karen's YouTube hop of everyone that is playing along, and I will leave a link to her shop down below, so if you want to pick up some of these lovely flares. See, I do a lot of ripping up because these are scraps and they're kind of crooked, and I didn't even them out, and so you'll see me take the scissors and distress them just to get rid of that uneven look. I try though, and I wanted to use the rest of this collection of the pumpkin spice, so if you want to pick that up at Close to My Heart, I'll have my link listed below. Now I went ahead and brought in 2 Project Life because it looks like Karen had a couple tucked on the right there, so I kind of wanted that in mind. All right. So I need to kind of see where I want the photo to put this blue card there. And I'm really sorry about the glare. I wasn't paying attention. There, that's not too bad. But me and Amanda and her husband went out on the boat the last time we were here, and we were coming back to the truck, and the sunrise, oh my goodness, it was just beautiful. It was kind of like an orangey. It was amazing. And it was so much fun, and we got selfies with the sunset in the background. So I thought these rose-colored thickers would go really well with the sunset. Oh, I should put sunset, not sunrise. I'll tell you, I haven't been thinking too much lately. I just do the videos, and so it's not glued on there, so I'm going to have to work with that. Oh, goodness. I don't know where my head is lately, but it's sure as heck not thinking about titles. I am enjoying my peace and quiet at my daughter's house. I've been, today I matched a whole basket of socks, mismatched socks. She don't like to match socks, and really nobody does, but I went to my daughter Nikki's, and she lives in the town I live in, and I matched all her kids' socks and stuff, so I thought I would help my daughter Amanda out and match all her socks. I think the washer eats them. Anyway, I am trying to make a cluster up here, and I just piddled and piddled with this layout. I don't know. That ends up changing, and I bring it down by this card and tuck that. I like those banners. They come off of the pumpkin spice sticker sheet. And then I struggle with, I wanted to overlap a flare button, so my foam wasn't thick enough. I just needed it to raise just a little bit. See, I love that. And I thought maybe putting a little foam in on one side And then I put too much glue on it, and I was making a mess. My fingers were full of glue. But I get it eventually. I love her layout that I picked out. I wish I had some of those die cuts that she used. It's really cute. I am working with my How to Kill a Kit with Style. And I trimmed those leaves off of these apples, and I'm just going to put them behind this little banner. And then I'm putting the colors on the side of our, like I have orange on and Amanda has gray on, grayish blue. So I wanted to tuck the same colors in. I thought about using washi tape, but then I don't end up using them. And then I thought about bringing in these glasses because I have glasses on, and I just couldn't find a little spot for them. It just wasn't the right layout for them. I love all these little stickers, but again, it's getting kind of busy for me, and I'm not usually, I'm a simple scrapper, but sometimes I do add a little bit more than I'm used to. I'm going to use this tag, and that's from the Cozy Days Simple Stories, and I cut off the bottom. And when I get home, I will tie some of my crochet thread and put it on the tag. I like all these phrases. I want to figure out a way to make a layout with all those phrases. I end up using 2 flare buttons from her shop, and I think after this video, I think I will start adding them to my layouts when I do them. I'm going to add some of those light colored, like peach color hearts. And I'm just going through this sticker sheet from Cozy Days. Okay, what do I have there? I don't have my layout in front of me right now, but I've been trying to put a cluster on the left-hand side of my photo there. So she has one, but I really didn't have much to put there. So I cut off a little strip off of that tag, and I'm just going to tuck some blue, if I can get it under there. Tuck that in just to send the blue over. That's from my 3x4 and my tag. And this says warm hugs, but I think that is all that I do. And I want to congratulate Karen again for her milestones. And here are some close-ups. And thank you all for coming to watch my channel. I really appreciate it. Bye-bye.